Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Nina's Chelsea Corner. If you're new around here, Chelsea beat Heidenheim 2-0 in the Conference League. 4 out of 4, clean sheet on the night. Probably our toughest test in the competition yet. And considering they scored 2 offside goals, forced 11 saves from Philip Jorgensen, who was absolutely brilliant on the night. Yeah, it's safe to say that I'm happy with the result, and it was a lot tougher than we anticipated. But what an atmosphere, nevertheless. Obviously, a great game for them, probably one of their biggest in their history. So they were definitely up for it, and till and even past minute 90, they were singing, they were cheering. But yeah, that's European nights for you. But job's done at the end of the day. 2-0, clean sheet, goal for Nkunku, goal for Mudryk, 2 assists for Jadon Sancho, who returns. He now has the really good stat of 5 assists in 6 starts, so long may it continue, Jadon Sancho. It's very likely we'll see him at Aston Villa at the weekend. He must definitely find his way back into this Premier League starting 11, because Sancho has shown that he can help the team out. He can contribute to goals, and this kind of ego narrative that Sancho has is no longer apparent, at least at Chelsea at the moment, because he's playing his game, he's passing, he's assisting, and he is ultimately helping the team. I would probably like and appreciate if he takes it upon himself to shoot sometimes, but I'm sure that will come. But right now, happy. So far, so good. Mudryk, that second goal was so needed to kill the game off, because honestly, Heidenheim looked like they were going to score. They looked very dangerous, particularly after we did score, and I thought that, you know, we don't keep a clean sheet. But thanks to Jorgensen, I think that's all credit to him that we managed to, yeah, not concede in the end. But guys, we set up pretty much as expected with the faces that we have been seeing. Nkunku obviously getting some minutes, Mudryk getting some minutes, you know, Dewsbury Hall, Renato Vega, these players that we don't necessarily always see, and we know play midweek. So yeah, no surprises really in terms of how we set up. Obviously Mark Guy got a start. He is someone that hasn't really been getting much playing time either, but you know, when you see Nkunku and how much he was doing all over the pitch, how much he was trying to help out the team, you just can't, you know, argue that Nkunku, his effort, his class, his quality is great. And a lot of people might frown upon it and say, oh yeah, he's got 11 goals, but you know, half of them have come from a competition that, you know, isn't so difficult, etc, etc. But that's not really the point, is it? The fact is that Nkunku, in any game thrown into whatever circumstances, is able to create, is able to finish, and he also had that great one-on-one opportunity with a fantastic ball from Joao Felix, by the way, which what an assist that would have been had he scored it, but doesn't quite manage to. Though I can't help but think that Nkunku is a little bit upset with the fact that he's not playing more regularly, but I don't think it's such a problem, because obviously Maresca has said that we have more games in December. He'll get a chance to play more. It's not necessarily that, you know, Nkunku's a poor player or anything. That's not right. He will get his game time, fear not. But yeah, absolutely delighted with that. I did think they applied the pressure. We gave the ball away in the middle of the park far too many times as well. Lost a lot of possession. There was a little bit of dilly-dallying with the ball at times, and I just thought, you know, why are you inviting the pressure? I thought Heidenheim were constructing their attacks quite well. They did look like they have structure in their team too. So definitely the toughest team we've played yet. The result says it, the performance says it, the game says it. So yeah, by minute 20 against Noah, we were 4-0 up. Minute 20, it looked like, you know, we were really shut out from that game. But yeah, at the end of the day, we have 12 points accumulated. Another interesting thing which I read after the game was that we got more yellow cards in this game than any other, all put together. And that again is an indication how feisty we felt we needed to be, how rash some of the challenges were that we saw. Obviously Cassidy got sent off for a second yellow, which did cause a little bit of controversy whether that was a second yellow. But you know, I just think that Cassidy was not timing his challenges very well today, and I thought that at times, again, lost the ball, yeah, recovered it at times also, but I just think that there was something kind of missing there. So I think, you know, Heidenheim did force us to lose our heads at times a little bit. So that is credit to how they played as well. So yeah, definitely not our most convincing performance in the competition so far, but really, really crucial to get the win. 2 great goals for guys that have needed it. You know, Nkunku and obviously Mudryk, clearly bangers only from him lately. But yeah, Sancho, again, praise is due because he's not necessarily the loudest or the most vocal, and you can see it on the pitch, but he just quietly goes about his business and helps the team out. So he's so welcome back into the lineup after about a month absence. And I'm sure that Maresca's looking at him and thinking, yeah, I probably will be starting you soon. But yeah, let me know, guys, in the comments down below what you thought, who impressed you the most. I think the biggest talking point is obviously Jorgensen. As I said, 11 saves, some very crucial ones, especially in the first half, some double saves, and just really, really on point in terms of shot stopping. And I almost saw this one opportunity and I said to my dad, I was like, Sanchez doesn't save that goes in. And of course Sanchez is the first person everyone's bringing up that should be replaced. Some people are convinced they've seen enough and that Jorgensen should be starting between the sticks against Aston Villa. Others not so convinced. Is this enough of a sample to say? But as someone who's never really been convinced by Robert Sanchez, I guess I wouldn't really be opposed, you know, and this is very similar and very telling that we were in the same boat last season, guys, when Sanchez got injured and everyone saw Petrovic and said, yeah, that's it. We don't need Sanchez again. You know, Petrovic is number 1. And here we are again, a year later, saying, bring Philip Jorgensen in because Sanchez doesn't deserve to be number 1 or he's not done enough. Because clearly we've seen that Jorgensen can do the shot stopping. Ball at his feet, he looks much more comfortable as well, even though there was that kind of one moment of miscommunication there where, you know, it was a little bit of a moment. But on the most part, yeah. However, it's the Conference League as well, even though I would not undermine that in terms of, I thought some of the shots that he saved were really good. You know, there was quality. Some of the shots, again, that Heidenheim were unleashing were very good, had a lot of pace, a lot of power, were on target. So I'm not taking away anything from Jorgensen's game because, again, I think he did really well. But that's a big question to you guys. Would you start Philip Jorgensen as soon as this weekend? I don't think that Maresca necessarily will do that. That's just my opinion. But hey, we will see. And again, nobody's spot is given. If the outfield players can be replaced or, you know, can be kind of interchanged, then we maybe could be open to seeing a goalkeeper coming in and, yeah, seeing how he does in the Premier League. But yeah, really well, guys, overall in terms of result. As I said, not our best performance in the tournament, but you're going to have these days. At least, guys, this is your classic kind of European night where we saw two teams kind of be equally contested at times and show equal threats. I think defensively, we still had our shaky moments again, as often has been the case. You know, Disasi and Badiashile and Tosin at times were getting pushed off the ball a little too easily, misplacing passes and not quite, yes, being in control of the situation always. But again, Jorgensen between the sticks, solid on the night. So job done, guys. We move on to Aston Villa at the weekend. Again, a tough test in the league. I think this game is crucial to be won because Villa have troubled us previously. And I think that it will be a real statement win for us to start getting on this like winning streak, right? This is what we need now, and then go away, hopefully win our Southampton game, the Tottenham game, and etc. because we need to build. Top 4 is kind of wide open at the moment. When you see the points and how many points are separating sort of the top kind of 2 second spot all the way down to like 10th, it is still quite tight. And I think that, you know, losing a couple games, winning a couple games could mean that you move up or down quite a few places. So it's very, very, very crucial that we get and collect 3 points. It's at home. Hopefully we can get behind the crowd as much as we can, support the team. Obviously 1:30 kickoff on the Sunday. Really, really, really crucial, guys. Let me know who you'd start against Aston Villa. That'd be really, really interesting to know. Anyone particularly impressive tonight that you might throw into that starting 11 on Sunday, guys. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have done, then please hit that like button, guys. Can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes? That is a mission for you guys. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you're not subscribed and you wish to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button as well. My social media handles will be in the description as well if you wish to follow me.